Welcome back to the vlog. Hope you guys had another powerful week. I am bearing probably the best news in a long time. And I say that because it is finally fall. Yeah! I am at Jiffy Lube right now. I'm waiting to get my oil changed. So I figured why not get some filming out of the way. Hannah's on her way up here now. After I get done with this, we're gonna go run some errands. It was one of those weeks where my to-do list was just getting bigger and bigger and never really had any time to knock everything out. But today finally is the day to get all my shit done. First stop on the list is Five Below, which I'm sure you guys are kind of surprised by it. They've got obviously pretty cheap stuff there, but one of the things that they have that I love are screen protectors. I need a new one for my phone, and there's a funny story behind that, so I'll give you the quick rundown. A couple weeks back, it was a Friday, Casey and I were both eager to get out of work and, you know, start our weekend. And right as we were finishing up, I put something in the bed of his truck, and while I did that, I set my phone on top of it. And apparently, I forgot to take it off when I went to leave and stayed on the back of Casey's truck, and he must have taken a turn too sharp and my phone fell off. I checked all the houses that we were working in that day. I tried talking to the superintendent. I even went so far as putting my AirPods in because it makes a chime when it connects. So eventually I talked to a salesperson in the neighborhood and convinced him to let me use his phone. From there, I called Hannah because we both have each other's locations, and I had her pull up my phone, and of all places, she said it was at a fire department, like 5 miles away from the neighborhood. And the firemen told me that they saw it on the side of the road and they picked it up and texted Hannah, and they were just really sweet about that. Obviously, I got the screen protector. I found an adjustable hand grip. I'm trying to build up these forearms, and I think this will help. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. And lastly, I got Ruby a toy. Next stop is Rise. It's probably one of our favorite breakfast places in Indy. I believe it's a local chain. We've got a location right by us, but since we're in Carmel, we're at this location. Now I'm doing all the voice recording in my truck because I don't really want the audio to be like last week when we were at Bodie. Just a fancy way of saying crap. It's got your standard cream cheese. Now this particular area of Carmel is Hannah and I's favorite because when we first started talking, this is kind of where we hung out. It's definitely one of the developing areas. You can see a bunch of apartment complexes, commercial buildings, and parking garages just springing up left and right. Hi.
Hi.
Breakfast is pretty good. We both got the Protein Lover smoothies, and it was great. It was filling, and we split a croissant, which is croissant. Just enough to keep us going. I plan on stuffing my face when we get back home, but we got a couple more stops to make.
Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Gentle. No, Ruby. Gentle. Good girl.
Good girl.
We took a little pit stop because we're hungry yet again. And I'm having some leftover pho from last night, and that just jarred my memory. I forgot to tell you guys. There's this amazing pho restaurant in Fishers, and it's called Pho VN. Hold on. Hey, how do you pronounce that restaurant we went to? Is it Pho VN?
Yeah, it's short for Vietnamese.
Okay, so it's Pho and then Vietnamese, but it's just abbreviated to VN. And it is delicious. So I started out with the pork sausage rolls, and which they're essentially just like spring rolls, but with sausage in them. And they were served cold, which was kind of interesting because when you think like meat or protein, it should be warm, but it was actually really good. It was served with this peanut like Thai sauce, but for the entree, I went with Adam's choice because he goes there like twice a week, and I got the steak pho and added a little bit of chili paste in there, which you can hear Hannah sniffling because I gave her some, and it's got some pretty decent heat to it. It's not over the top, but like all my other recommendations, just look in the description for the video and you'll find the information for Pho Vietnamese. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Before we start cooking dinner, we decided to take a little stroll with the dog. She's just had way too much energy lately, and we've been kind of neglectful with walking her. But granted, it's been 90 degrees for a while now, so that's our excuse, I guess. Oh my God. What is that, a jet ski? Doing a fair bit of relaxing today. We're still productive, got a lot done this morning, but life's been amazing lately, hasn't it? Mm-hmm.
When you're done, babe, can we get the salt and pepper out?
Now, a rule in our house is it doesn't count as cooking unless you're getting drunk while you're doing it. I'm kidding. This Airvon is pretty cool. I got it for Hannah, I think a couple Christmases ago, but for your red wines, it aerates it as it dispenses it. It's the greatest thing. And now I'm thinking about that Stone Cold Steve Austin meme again. God, you want to tell the vlog what we're doing for dinner?
We're being bad. We're making a gourmet hamburger helper.
Okay.
That's literally what it is.
All right, let's get the pans out. Jordan Ramsay's here. It's me.
What?
It's fucking dreadful.
You're making me mad! Mad!